Today, there's a sense of light at the end of the tunnel in the battle to contain coronavirus. Many of us, businesses included, are banking on a safe and effective vaccine to get things back to normal. Well, today, a second research team came forward with a working vaccine. As Denver 7's Megan Lopez reports, this is a huge step on a long road.
Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, there have been moments people will always remember. The first time they heard of the coronavirus, that time they went to the store and saw empty shelves, the first time they wore a mask in public. Now,
one of the greatest moments of my life and my career.
A moment of hope. Not one, but two companies have announced promising results on a COVID vaccine. Pfizer and Moderna say their messenger RNA vaccines have shown more than 90% efficacy in trials, and they're ready for the next step.
It's exciting that we have gotten to this point. It's not an easy road.
CSU researcher Dr. Gregory Dean is working on a vaccine of his own and says while the results of these trials are promising, there's still a lot of work to be done.
It's just the first step. So we will have to understand the limitations of these vaccines.
For one thing, all the data right now is about short-term results.
Sometimes there are side effects from vaccines that might not be apparent for months later.
Dr. Thomas Campbell from the University of Colorado School of Medicine says the volunteers were also a specific pool of people, and there's no research right now about what this would mean for vulnerable populations. We also don't know how long those vaccines will last.
So we still do have a lot to learn.
Both Pfizer and Moderna have requested emergency use authorization from the FDA to begin manufacturing and distributing those vaccines while trials move on. Even so, the race to create other vaccines continues.
I think everybody needs to brace themselves and understand that we are going to see a number of vaccines roll out. We can't just be dependent on one or two.
We need some backup plans. So it's important to recognize that this is not the end. It's just one of the first steps.
So remember the moment and brace yourselves because the pandemic isn't over yet. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
No.